Welcome to Nashville Backroads with Liz Beth, where the music is real, the stories are heartfelt, and the journey is just beginning. Join Liz each week as she shines a spotlight on rising stars, singers, bands, and songwriters she believes deserve to be heard. It's all happening right here on this station. This is Nashville Backroads with Liz Beth. Let's hit the road.
Dust on my boots, red clay on the tires, coffee in a paper cup, radio running wild, map folded on the dash, name written in the crease. Every mile on these back roads feels like a little piece of peace. So I'm taking the Nashville back roads where every bend feels brand new. Little church steeple, rusted mailbox, all pointing me to you. Every song on this old station turns my heartbeat into gold. On these Nashville back roads, hope is filling up my soul. Swing waving at a stranger driving by, neon from a corner bar bleeding in the evening sky. I chase the echo of a melody down a gravel winding lane. Beautiful beginnings hiding in a homemade frame. Someday it's a big stage, tonight it's a two-step floor. Asking for a little more, so I follow that soft steel string like a trail of shining dust. Every chord I'm singing feels like love, feels like enough. Someday it's a big stage, tonight it's a two-step floor, but this little voice inside me keeps asking for a little more.
Hey everybody, this is Liz Beth. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Nashville Backroads, where I share indie artist music from the backroads of Nashville and all around the world. I am excited because my theme song for Nashville Backroads has gotten some great reviews, and I'm just loving that I am sharing it with you. I wrote it over the holidays. So we are going to get started with some amazing indie artist music, and here we go. First up today is Webb Dalton. He lives in Alabama, and he is a recording artist whose career has spanned over 40 years. He has performed with legends such as George Strait, Randy Travis, Garth Brooks, George Jones, Charlie Rich. I mean, the list just goes on and on. The first song I'd like to share with you today by Webb Dalton is He Loves His Country.
Left hand on the Bible, right hand in the air. They made a promise to God and Uncle Sam they'd fight a war anywhere. Hunkered down in the foxhole, somewhere overseas. Bombs flying midnight, he's watching his brothers bleed. He came back after all of that, even after all he'd seen. He'd raise his hand and do it all again to keep his country free. He loves his country. His country sets him free. He loves his country. Yeah, to him it's everything. The land of the free, where he's free to live the American dream and be all he wants to be. He loves his country. Now he looks like he's been rode hard, busted knuckles and battle scars. But when he picks up that old guitar, standing up on that stage, his whole demeanor seems to change. The smile on his face, he's in his happy place. He loves his country. Yeah, this country sets him free. He loves his country. Yeah, to him it's everything. The land of the free, where he's free to live the American dream and be all he wants to be. He loves his country. Yeah, his country sets him free. He loves his country. Yeah, to him it's everything. The land of the free, where he's free to live the American dream and be all he wants to be. He loves his country. He loves his country. Left hand on the Bible, right hand in the air, and made a promise to God and Uncle Sam he'd fight a war anywhere.
One of the best stories that Webb shared with me a while ago was a long time ago. He was working at the Nashville Palace. This was like the mid-'80s, and he was living out of his truck at Two Rivers Campground, and Randy Trayrick was working in the kitchen washing dishes, and Webb said that Randy would come out and play and sing on employee nights, and sometimes he even still had on his apron. Well, Webb says they became friends, and one night Randy told him that he was been talking to Warner Brothers about getting something going, and Webb said, hey, that's great. But about 6 months later, Webb was in a record shop in Memphis, Tennessee, looking at some new 45s, and he saw a 45 with the Warner Brothers logo and Randy Travis. 1982. Webb said he almost cried, and he put it on the turntable right in the record shop to listen to it. He said it sounded so good, and he knew that Randy was on his way. Webb says, what other inspiration does one need than to see someone go from washing dishes in a kitchen to becoming a legend? Webb says that he has been blessed beyond measure and that he still plays at least 150 shows a year. He is able to write and record his music. He enjoys meeting new people and so many new friends, all while sharing his passion of country music. So I am honored to share his brand new single called Back When We Were Young.
Let's get back to the days when we were young. Back when all we did is roll around in each other's arms. Let's make the most of what we got left before it's gone. Let's get back to the days when we were young. Put on that short skirt and that tank top that shows off some skin. And I'll slide on them old boots and Wranglers. You love the way they fit. Let's get out of this house and go have a little fun. Let's get back to the days when we were young. Let's get back to the days when we were young. Chase each other around the house with nothing on. You got nothing on. Make love like we used to all night long. Let's get back to the days when we were young. Let's take a ride in that old truck and see if it still runs. If it makes it down that highway, we'll park down by old Elmo's pond. Lay out that blanket and wish upon those stars. Rekindle this fire and those feelings we have in our hearts. Let's get back to the days when we were young. Chase each other around the house with nothing on. You got nothing on. Make love like we used to all night long. Let's get back to the days when we were young. Yeah, let's get back to those days when we were young. Oh, we were young.
Miggs is one of country music's most electrifying performers. A U.S. Air Force veteran turned country music artist, he's built a loyal following with his high-energy shows and fan-favorite hits like Party Ride, Never Far Away, and Your Country Song. With millions of streams and a reputation for connecting with crowds, Miggs brings a raw, gritty sound that blends personal storytelling with the heart and soul of country music. His latest projects showcase a deeper and more personal side of his artistry while staying true to his authenticity and energy that fans just love. The first song I would like to share with you by Miggs is called One Sip Away.
Marshall's got my name on the same spot every night. Neon hums a melody in this old dive bar light. Bartender knows the drill, don't even have to say. Pour it strong, let it burn and drown the memories away. I swore I was done calling, swore I moved on, but here I go again, yeah, I'm back right along. I'm one sip away from dialing your number, one more away from saying I love you. 3 deep in, I'm missing your touch. 4 shots down and I'm needing you too much. I keep telling myself that I'll be okay, but I'm always one sip away. That old Merlot jukebox ain't helping my case. Every song is a reminder of the love I let I swore I let it die, but tequila's got a way of bringing back goodbye. I'm one sip away from dialing your number, one more away from saying I love you. 3 deep in, I'm missing your touch. 4 shots down and I'm needing you too much. I keep telling myself that I'll be okay, but I'm always one sip away. Bartender, don't you listen, take these keys away, 'cause if I hit that road, I know I'm heading straight. I'm one sip away from dialing your number, one more away from saying I love you. 3 deep in, I'm missing your touch. 4 shots down and I'm needing you too much. I keep telling myself that I'll be okay, but I'm always just one sip away. Hey, I keep telling myself that I'll be okay, but the truth is, darling, I'm one sip away. One sip away, one sip away, one sip away, one sip away, one sip away.
And that was Mig's brand new single called One Sip Away. I love it. And now I'm going to share a second song by Migs. It's called Your Country Song.
I might be a city boy, but that don't mean I don't enjoy a small town. Living life a little slow, Alan Jackson on the radio with the windows down. Oh, I love Mama, Jesus and Jones. One look at me, you already know. I can be a country song, the one you put out all night long, to get you on the dance floor begging for a little more. Come on, girl, show me what you got in store. Hop on in the seat of my truck, take a dirt road, get a little stuck, and if I get lucky, you wanna cuddle up. I can be a country song. You've been living this life in this big old town. Nothing in this world gonna slow you down. You're a green-eyed beauty, damn, you're a cutie. What do I gotta do to get you with me? I can be a country song, the one you put out all night long, to get you on the dance floor begging for a little more. Come on, girl, show me what you got in store. Hop on in the seat of my truck, take a dirt road, get a little stuck, and if I get lucky, you wanna cuddle up. Oh, I can be your country song. We're out in the backwoods underneath the lights. This old boy is gonna do you right. Take it fast, take it slow, wherever you wanna go. Oh, I can be your country song, the one you put on all night long, to get you on the dance floor begging for a little more. Come on, girl, show me what you got in store. Hop on in the seat of my truck, take a dirt road, get a little stuck, and if I get lucky, you wanna cuddle up. I wanna get lucky, and baby, we'll cuddle up. I can be your country song. Let me be your country saw.
Next up is Paula Slow, a Nashville recording artist who I get to see once in a blue moon when our paths cross here in Nashville. Over 20 years ago, God called Paula out of the music industry into focusing on her family. She thought that once all of her kids were on their own, he would open the doors for her to step back in. But he didn't. Instead, God had taken her on a journey into a deeper trust and reliance on him. In the last year, once again, the seasons have changed. God began to open the doors to write and record brand new music for Paula, and to step back on stage and honor him by sharing with others his goodness through song and with the gifts he has given her. She knows that the promise God made her many years ago when she stepped off the stage, he would bring this part of her life back to her. She has held on to that promise, and someday has turned into now. The first song I'm going to share with you by Paula is called What I Don't Know, and it just jumped 44 places in the second month out on a chart. Every time she sings it, she gets Holy Spirit chills. And now I'm honored to share this beautiful song by my friend Paula Slow called What I Don't Know.
Lucky enough to make some good decisions, sometimes with only heaven as my witness. I don't always know if I touch somebody's soul or not. Prayed often for the hopeless and the broken, folks whose innocence and dreams have been stolen. Then I went about my way, hoping something changed, at least knowing that I gave it my best shot. I can't wait to know what I don't know. If any seeds that I planted ever took the time to grow, if any words or any deeds that God let pour out of me brought in the light that helped the lost find their way home, I can't wait to know what I don't know. All I can do for now is keep on giving, hoping what I'm doing's made a difference. It's okay either way, 'cause at the end of the day I know I tried. That should be enough inside, 'cause I can't wait to know what I don't know. If any seeds that I planted ever took the time to grow, if any words or any deeds that God let pour out of me brought in the light that helped the lost find their way home, I can't wait to know what I don't know.
that was Paula's brand new song called What I Don't Know. It is doing so well on the charts. I would like to share her song called Good Kinda Crazy next. I love her cover art on this song. She was having a photo shoot done of her standing in a car, a convertible, and when they stopped taking pictures, or so she thought, she stuck her foot up in the air and acted really silly. And of course, the photographer caught it, and that was the picture they ended up using for her cover art. I love it. Here is wonderful Paula Slow with Good Kinda Crazy.
Car broke down again. I really needed help. Waited 3 days for a mechanic, then gave up and did it myself. Watched a couple of videos, went to the auto shop, picked up some tools and a jack and ignored all the man talk. I'm a good kind of crazy. My mama taught me to be dancing in my pajamas, making biscuits and gravy. Worms and hooks don't faze me. Go fishing dressed like a lady. I'm a good kind of crazy. Now that I got her all fixed up, I was ready to take a drive, singing country songs at the top of my lungs, going south on 65. Headed down to Alabama, make trouble along the way. Cruise control on 99, I think I'll die another day. I'm a good kind of crazy. How mama taught me to be dancing in my pajamas, making biscuits and gravy. Worms and hooks don't faze me. Go fishing dressed like a lady. I'm that good kind of crazy. Dressed like a lady, I'm a good kind of crazy. I'm that good kind of crazy. Yeah!
This portion of Nashville Backroads is sponsored by David L. Kranz and Faye's Barbecue. Sweet with a little heat, keeping it low and slow. Owned by Rita Weddington Kranz. David and Rita are spreading the word of their award-winning barbecue and music. Known as the Queen of the Q, Rita is a 5-time Grand Champion cook outside of Tullahoma, Tennessee. Faye's Barbecue is a mobile catering business and can provide you with pork butt, ham, or brisket, and all the sides and desserts your heart desires. Call 931-315-9770 with your order. David L. Kranz is a 40-year music veteran, a 2025 Josie Music Awards winner, recording artist, and performer. David's music is available on all streaming platforms. Check him out on David Jesse Denzel Kranz on Facebook or on my Facebook, Lizzie Beth Goldman. My next artist is Craig Hendricks, retro country troubadour, raised in the countryside of Sandersville, Georgia, on family farmland and a wide variety of music, including Motown, bluegrass, and country icons. Craig spent his youth roaming the pine thickets and river bottoms, honing his songwriting and guitar picking after being introduced to the guitar by his grandfather. After finding some success with performing at increasingly larger venues, Craig left his job of many years, relocated in Northeast Alabama, and headed out to chase his dreams. With the support of his wife, Dee Dee, Craig began making waves in music, landing a publishing deal after only 6 months in Nashville. The first song I'd like to share with you today by Craig Hendricks is a take on the John Deere tractor. It's called Dear John.
I always thought that things would get better. I'm sitting in a bank with a Dear John letter, Dear John. Through the day-to-day and the troubles we've had, all of our good times and all of the bad, Dear John. Now they want me to sign my life away, put my John Deere up for auction today. It'll take a miracle and praying hard to find a way to save this farm. 5 generations of sowing and reaping, and I'll be the one who just couldn't keep it. I know that life and times have changed, but nothing runs deeper than a farmer's pain when they take one piece at a time till his whole life's gone. Dear John. Well, I guess we've reached the end of our road. Nowhere to turn, no place to go, Dear John. We worked together to build this life. Now I'm watching my dreams just wither and die, Dear John. I don't want to say goodbye to you. Got till 5 o'clock for the bank to come through. Take a miracle and praying hard to find a way to save this farm. 5 generations of sowing and reaping, and I'll be the one that just couldn't keep it. I know that life and times have changed, but nothing runs deeper than a farmer's pain when they take one piece at a time till his whole life's gone. Dear John. When the call came in, I said, is it true? Said the farm is yours, son, the bank came through. He took a miracle and praying hard, but God made a way to save this farm. 5 generations of reaping and sowing, and I'll be the one to keep that going. I know that life and times have changed, but this old farm's worth the pain. If you don't think I fight for you, then you'd be wrong. Dear John. Dear John.
Craig's first full-length album was released in May of 2025. This album is a collection of originals and co-written songs, including some that have already won accolades and recognition. Craig continues to receive recognition as an accomplished performer and songwriter, touring the nation and bringing his troubadour style and retro country everywhere he goes. The second song I'd like to introduce is called Traveling Kind of Man.
It's about that time for me to go, 'cause the sun came up this morning and the wind began to blow. And I've been everywhere, man, and everywhere between, but there's a new road waiting on me. It's time to change the scene. You don't have to like it, you don't have to understand. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. I'll find another honky tonk by sundown tonight, and I'll work on my midnight tan underneath those neon lights. I'll be gone, my last call, catch me if you can. I'm picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. Tonk bone. The only thing that changes now are the stages that I'm on. I've got everything I want. How could I ask for more? Swinging doors in a smoky bar, sawdust on the floor. You don't have to like it, you don't have to understand. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. I'll find another honky-tonk by sundown tonight. I work home by midnight 10 underneath those neon lights. I'll be gone by last call. Catch me if you can. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. Another honky-tonk by sundown tonight. I work home by midnight 10 underneath those neon lights. I'll be gone by last call. Catch me if you can. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man. You can find me right here till I'm gone again. I'm a guitar picking, boot kicking, traveling kind of man.
My next artist is Ron Hirsch. He was born in Buffalo, New York in the summer of '69. He currently lives about 25 miles south of there. He grew up listening to all kinds of music, and he knows that music has helped him through some really tough times in his life. He says he can listen to anything from Waylon Jennings to the Rolling Stones to Kiss to Motorhead and everything in between. He's been writing songs or poems since he was a teenager, and he started playing the guitar as a teenager, but he didn't spend a lot of time with the guitar until his late 20s. Then he played in some rock bands and country bands, and he's even opened for some national touring artists. Nowadays, he says he is focused more on songwriting than performing, and he does really enjoy co-writing with some indie artists around the world that have even released some of the songs that he has co-written with them. So the first song that I would like to share with you by Ron Hirsch is called Do You Wanna Go?
Said you talk so sweet and your love runs deep, but I'm sad and bitter in my world. I said I'm sorry you're feeling blue. You got your whole life in front of you, and I can bring you where the wild flowers grow. I could take you down to Tennessee, I could take you down to New Orleans, I could take you to the Grand Canyon if you let me know. The one thing I will ask is, do you wanna go? Well, look on the bright side, the road is open wide. Just reach out your hand and put it into mine. I know you're feeling down. We can turn it all around. We can get in the car and be heaven bound. I could take you out to California, I could take you way down to Georgia. I could take you to the Big Apple if you let me know. The one thing I will ask is, do you wanna go? Take you up to the Dakotas. I can take you down to Sarasota. I can take you to Yellowstone if you let me know. The one thing I will ask is, do you wanna go? I can take you down to Tennessee. I can take you down to New Orleans. I can take you to the Grand Canyon if you let me know. The one thing I will ask is, do you wanna go? Yeah, the one thing I will ask is, do you wanna go? The one thing I will ask is, do you wanna go?
That was Do You Wanna Go? Ron Hirsch has a 7-song EP coming out very soon, and the second song I would like to share with you is the title track from that EP, and it is called Grateful to Be Alive.
How can I know the truth if half the story's been told? Maybe I'm too young, or I'll get it when I'm old. Thoughts, they crowd my head that make me question why. They might make me crazy until they fade and die. Emotions run high, feelings bring me low. I gotta change my ways, or the devil takes my soul. Well, I know that I'm loved, and I know I'll survive. I'm gonna raise my head, 'cause I'm grateful to be alive, to be alive. Till I hear all of the story, moms and dads of mine, there's no way to judge, 'cause we need to compromise. We all have good intentions, but we all want to be right. Everyone knows what's wrong. Will we see the light? Emotions run high, feelings bring me low. I gotta change my ways, or the devil takes my soul. Well, I know that I'm loved, and I know I'll survive. I'm gonna raise my head, 'cause I'm grateful to be alive, to be alive. Oh. Change my ways, or the devil takes my soul. Well, I know that I'm loved, and I know I'll survive. I'm gonna raise my head, 'cause I'm grateful to be alive, to be alive.
Thanks for hanging out with me today on Nashville Backroads. This is Liz Beth, and we are going to move right along to our next artist. Arizona teen Ariel Franz has been singing since she was 4 years old and has no plans on stopping anytime soon. Before she was 12, she had already recorded a pop EP and several singles. Ariel says, I love country pop music as I can express myself through my music, and it's magical to see how music seems to bring out the best in everyone. She says, I love to feel the music and tell a story when I sing. In December, Ariel was headliner of her very own Christmas concert hosted by First Baptist Church in Coolidge, Arizona. Ariel joined the new contemporary praise band as lead female vocalist at a church in Surprise, Arizona in January. She continues auditioning for modeling, movie, and other opportunities, and she began taking piano lessons beginning of this year. Ariel has also begun writing her own songs. She says you can do anything if you want it bad enough and are willing to work for it. And the first song I would like to share by Ariel is called You Are That Kind of Beautiful.
When I see autumn leaves, red, golden, brown, falling from the trees on a snow-covered ground, I just know you're that kind of beautiful. When I see a red sunset in the western sky, ships like silhouettes sailing through the night, I just know you're that kind of beautiful. You are an awesome God, worthy to be praised. In your creation, I just stand amazed. When I hear a baby cry, or watch an eagle fly, or see the tide come rolling in, I just know you're that kind of beautiful. When a child is being born, looks into his mother's eyes, the beauty of it all just makes me wanna cry. I just know you're that kind of beautiful. I've seen your sacrifice when you gave your only son, 'cause you knew the needs of many outweigh the needs of one. You just showed you're that kind of beautiful. You are an awesome God, worthy to be praised. In your creation, I just stand amazed. When I hear a baby cry,
That was You're That Kind of Beautiful by Ariel Franz. I just love that song, Ariel. And the second song I would like to share with you today by Ariel is called I Really Hate Loving You.
You make my life feel like a dream. I'm in a chauffeured limousine with paparazzi chasing after me. I'm the singer, you're the song. You're the stage I'm standing on. And I'm exactly what I wanna be. Then I come down from the clouds to face the cold hard truth again. And warm your cold at times we're only friends. I really hate loving you, but it's all I ever do. And love can't stop each time I try. I feel like I could die. You make me feel like we're okay. Then you're a million miles away. But I keep thinking someday you'll wake up and see the light. Until you do, I really hate loving you. Sometimes when I'm alone, I see your number on the phone. I type a text then instantly delete. This thing I feel inside is like a roller coaster ride. I'm up and down, then I'm back on my feet. Everyone keeps saying this is just the way love goes, but I can't deal with all the highs and lows. I really hate loving you, but it's all I ever do. And I can't stop each time I try. I feel like I could die. You make me feel like we're okay. Then you're a million miles away. But I keep thinking someday you'll wake up and see the light. Until you do, I really hate loving you. Loving you. I really hate loving you, but it's all I ever do. And I can't stop each time I try. I feel like I could die. You tell me we're okay, then you're a million miles away. But I keep thinking someday you'll wake up and see the light. Until you do, I really hate loving you. Loving you.
I recently met Craig Hendricks at a guitar pull or a get-together at a friend's house, and he is an amazing singer-songwriter. I look forward to working with him in the future. I would like to share one more song that he shared with me, and as my wildcard song today, here is Craig Hendricks and Whiskey and Diamonds.
I've been thinking of moving on from this place. The world's falling in around me. Can't keep going on this way. Everything we had, I'll never get back again. I guess that's why I've been thinking, and I've been drinking. It started with one or two. Now I'm reaching for that bottle. every time I think of you. And I've gotta numb this pain, for I face up to my sins. I guess that's why I've been drinking whiskey and diamonds go together. The cost is much too high, neither one will last forever. Learn about the diamonds when you get down on one knee. When she's gone, learn about the whiskey. Now I'm holding the ring from her left hand, and I'm trying to understand, where did I go wrong? Why couldn't we make it last? No, this diamond ain't with nothing. At the bottom of my glass, whiskey and diamonds go together. The cost is much too high, neither one will last forever. Learn about the diamonds when you get down on one knee. And when she's gone, learn about that whiskey. When she's gone, learn about the whiskey.
Thank you so much for joining me today on Nashville Backroads. This is Liz Beth bringing you indie artist music from the backroads of Nashville and all around the world. I am so excited about this year and all of the things that I get to share with you. I will be doing some interviews and sharing even more music for each artist as we go forward. Thank you for letting me share my own music and for supporting the music of indie artists everywhere. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining me today. See you next time.